What is going on, everybody? How are we doing? Thank you so much for joining in today. We are going to be cooking up something really simple and easy. So there's a couple things that you do need. If you're here, hashtag I'm here. If you're catching this on the replay, you can skip ahead and then check out all the good stuff. So today we're going to be using a veggie spaghetti here. Let me see if we can even get a little closer. Woo, veggie spaghetti. Super easy to get. This one is going to have, let's see here. Definitely made from spinach. Here we go. Spinach one. So this one's good to go. I really do like this one. It doesn't taste like dirt. I don't like a lot of some of the other stuff does not taste good when you're doing this. You're gonna need some turkey sausage. Bam, bam, right here. Go over this way. There we go. Easy. This is already cooked. Turkey bacon. Who does not like bacon? You can use regular bacon. You can use any other bacon that you'd like. Other than that, we're going to get started. What is going on? And then we also are going to use some veggies. And I use frozen vegetables just to make my life a lot easier and to make it quicker. I don't know what that was. Saw something on my hand. The boys were on one just a little while ago. So it took me a little while. That's why I'm running a little bit late. But pesto. Pesto is good. If you like to make your own pesto, please go ahead and make your own. Please go ahead and make your own pesto because you have all the ingredients. Definitely make it whatever you like. This is just something that makes it a little speedier for me and my family. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I already started the boiling of the water. We're going to go ahead and put the spaghetti in there. This one does cook a little bit quicker than normal. So all you got to do is cook it. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I do about 12 minutes. What does it say here? Here we go. Oh yeah, 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna pour this all in there. Some spaghetti I usually cook with either protein spaghetti. So every one of them gets a little bit started differently. Put a little bit of salt in there just so it doesn't stick to one another. And make sure you keep a lookout after that so we're not getting them clumped together because when they clump together, it's just not good. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our sausage here, and then we'll start cutting this. And we're gonna cook this in this pan over here. I would suggest if you were to get anything, some type of avocado or real quick spray, this is gonna help you get a little bit quicker about, here we go. I'm trying to turn it so you guys can see it better. Bam, bam. So this one I really do like. You have to use a lot of it in order to spray the whole pan. So whatever works best for you. If you want to use olive oil, you're going to be using this later. So I wouldn't suggest putting a ton of oil in there just to keep down on your fat size. Okay. So that's still good to go. I'm going to get a cutting board and a little quick knife. Look at this guy. This one right here. I think I'm going to move you guys down a little bit. Here we go. That should work. And I'm sure you guys can see me on Instagram. All right. This is pretty easy. It's already cooked. It doesn't have to be cooked very long, but I still like it to be cooked a little bit more. So it's kind of all up to you if you want to do that. But we're going to try and get this done in, yes, Langston, in 9 minutes. Hi. Yeah? You're all done? Langston, what are you saying, baby boy? If you want to come down, you can. I'm just going to cut this in little slices. Not as thick. Oh, well, there goes a piece. That's not what I meant to happen. I'm going to start just adding it to the pan right away. I lost one. Had an escapee turkey sausage. It's not what I meant to do. So this is going to cook up a lot quicker because it already is cooked. So this is something that the boys really love to eat. And we don't have to cook it. We just slice it up in little pieces and then you're good to go, which is perfect because if you're a busy guy or mom or dad like me and my wife, we try to make it as easy as possible. Also, just adding vegetables in everything we do. The boys love sausage, so this is one thing that we all can just enjoy and be able to all eat and not be as picky. So this is something that's really good. Fast, quick. Depends on how quick you go ahead and cut this bad boy. So right now we're trying to fight against the time. Are you allergic to avocado? Oh man, yeah, then don't use avocado. You can use the canola oil, olive oil. Olive oil really is kind of intense oil, so I wouldn't use a ton of it, but this one I think has, let's see what kind of oil this has. This has sunflower oil. So if you're okay with sunflower oil, this brand of Troy, this brand of basil pesto is a good substitute for that. So that would be perfect. Let me go ahead and bring this up so you guys can also see me. I'm gonna go ahead and go down so you guys can see me how I cut the bacon. We're gonna turn this bad boy on. I'm not gonna use a ton of it because we like to use it for breakfast. So I got the Jenny O. If you have a certain brand that you want to use, please use it because it's going to be easier for you to get and to like. And we didn't necessarily dye eggs. My parents got those for my boys. But you get this cool little magic. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it, but if you can, get it. Here, let me see. This one. This right here, if you have kids, as you can see, it's written on all over the place. But you put the egg in a piece of it, and then you have the markers. The markers come off, and then you just color it. Then you color, and then you're all good to go. I'm gonna mix my spaghetti here. Just a little bit, just mixing it just a little bit. Here we go. Let's see here. There we go. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the bacon here once I get it open. Because right now it's being a little, it's not wanting it to open for me, so I have to cut it a little bit more. So I'm gonna cut this down really quickly here. All right, cool. I don't think this is gonna open, you guys. There it is. You know you have one of those bags and stuff that just don't want to open? This is one of those bags. It looks like it has an opening and it's designed for one, but it's not opening. So I don't know what the deal was, but bam, 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 bam. It's all turkey, so if you're using different meat, go ahead and wash your knives. You don't need a lot. So I grabbed, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slices, and I cut them all very quickly. So I wash my hands really quick. We're gonna start cooking that up. Just gonna wash my hands. I know it's blank. You guys get to see my house. Welcome to the chaos sometimes. Welcome to the chaos. Sometimes it gets a little fun. It gets a little crazy, and that's all right. Here we go. All right, you guys, I'm going to keep moving the camera over here. So it's just going to be moving a few times. I'm going to go ahead and put this because we don't need that anymore. And what's cool about these is they are resealable. The coolest thing is they are resealable. So this thing, just put it back. Put it back in the fridge, and then you're good to go. Okay. Now, I'm going to let that cook. I'm not going to put these in quite yet. So I don't want to put this in quite yet because I want the meat and the bacon to cook before I put it in. So I want to make sure that the meat is a little bit more brown and the turkey bacon is cooked, even though our sausage is already cooked. It just tastes better that way. And you flavor it a little bit more. Bam, bam. This one is tape. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Give me my spatula here. Bam, bam. Let me move you guys up just a tad bit more here. Let's get a better camera for you guys here on LinkedIn and my Facebook. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna turn you guys just a tad. Sweet, much better. All right, perfect. So it's starting to cook now. What's good about this bacon is it doesn't take a long time to cook, which is nice. What did you need, Langston? Do you want to come over here? Just gonna let that cook for a little bit. Langston. Whoa, you built a lot, Zion. Nicely done. Nice building, sir. All right, we're back. So we're still cooking up, making sure. Always got to check on the boys. I don't know what happened to Langston's finger, but he tripped on the way up the stairs and then just like was bleeding a little bit. So then had to put a Band-Aid and it already came off. So there we go. It's perfect. It's cooking up pretty good. We're gonna let those flavor each other very nicely. I think he's okay, Zion. I think it just came off. I think it's not bleeding anymore, so he's okay. So it's okay. Thank you for checking on him, Zion. Spaghetti's looking pretty good. After this, you want to get a colander, or if you don't have one, don't worry about it. For this one, you could just use the lid and then pour out all of the water, which is simple enough. So you don't have to always have different things. Guys, we are almost done. We are almost done with this awesome meal here. We have 45 more seconds for the noodles, and I think they may need a little bit longer because they don't look, they're not as limp as I need them to be. They're limp, but they're not as limp. So I'm gonna add another 2 minutes, make sure they're good to go. Remember, I love to use veggies in everything that I can. So this makes it a lot easier for me and my family to go ahead and get veggies in. Boys love broccoli, which is something that I really like. But they like it more seasoned, not by itself, even though they pick it and want to eat it. But they don't like the stem, which is normal. So that's all right. So if you got some picky kids, try this. They like the bacon, they like the sausage. Sometimes they don't always like the sauce we put in there. So this is something that we can do, making it easier. I have this on a little bit higher than normal for this pan, which is perfectly fine because the bacon and the sausage we use is really kind of watery. It's watery, so we want to expel a lot of the moisture off of it and make it a little bit more dry, which is helpful. Yes. Come here, Langston. Can I hold you? Can I hold you? Give me the hold. All right, guys. So these are just simple things that I like to do on a daily basis to make my life a little easier and also to get my macros in. So getting as many vegetables and your complex carbohydrates in all at once is awesome. So try and make sure you have veggies in every meal. That's going to help you be able to feel more energized and get the vitamins and minerals that you need. And if you have snacks, use your fruits as well. That's going to help you stay on track and feel really good about the foods you choose to eat, because in that case, you're not getting very calorie dense foods and you're not going to feel like you made a bad decision. Langston, what's wrong? Okay, baby boy, come here. You're sleepy. Okay. All right, noodles are done. They definitely look done now this time. That 2.5 extra minutes is definitely a game changer. I have a colander, especially with this little guy. Can you sit right here, please? Okay, good. Sit right there for me. All right. I'm gonna put that in here. Don't touch that. It's very hot, okay, baby? Very hot. Now we're just dumping out all of the water in this colander here, draining the water, because we're gonna add the noodles in later to our pan. We're gonna add the noodles to a pan of the meat and the basil and the pesto, so it all gets mixed together and it's tasty. Can you help me mix this? There you go. Got my little assistant here. He's helping me cook today. There we go. Can you tell everybody hi? Langston, can I help you? Yeah. Get them okay? Mmm. That's smelling pretty good. Oh man, that smells good. So we are almost done cooking this up, and then we'll add in the veggies, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in the pesto as well. Yes. You okay, baby? You want me to hold you? You're so sleepy too. You're a sleepy child. So if you're like me, you just have an extra set of arms, I don't know, somewhere in there to hold your child and then cook at the same time. So if you also have anybody else you're watching, you can just bring them on in, which is really helpful to show them like, hey, this is what things we can cook, make it easiest on us and our family, and we can make it simple and delicious. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and move you all down. Perfect. There we go. All right. About time. Go ahead and open up our veggies here. These are simple. You just tear it open, and then we're just gonna pour it all in. Pour it all in. You doing okay? You're really sleepy, child. You're getting all the flavor. Now that the veggies are frozen, they're gonna expel a little bit of moisture. So it's going to be very helpful. I'm going to turn this down just a tad so it's not burning. I don't want it to burn. So go ahead and use this. I love this Mexican style frozen vegetables. I'm just going to throw that. So I don't need it anymore. Oops. Almost dropping stuff. All right. Open. I usually get a long spoon with these ones just to make sure that it's easier for me to get what I need. Watch your little foot, baby. Just gonna add some now just to go ahead and mix with everything else in here for right now. That is perfect. Sweet. Now we're going to let this cook a little bit longer. All right. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. Sweet. This is mad easy. We're just waiting for it to cook. So I love you too, babe. My wife is on there. It's good to see you. I know you're at work. Get back to work. Just kidding. This one's asleep. Fell asleep, guys. He's asleep now. See, cooking puts him to sleep, which is nice. Yep, someone is. That's right, Troy. He is asleep, and that is good because everything was irritating him and he wasn't doing as good. and let the veggies cook a little longer. They don't take a long time to cook, which is very, very helpful, which is extremely helpful. So we're gonna go ahead and let that cook a little bit longer. And then we'll add in our noodles. Woo! Those are good. Those are good. And they don't taste like dirt. Or they don't taste like a cardboard box or anything, which is really good. A lot of vegetable noodles don't taste that good. I don't care for them. So this is one of them that I'm really happy with. And it's cheaper. It's a little bit of a cheaper brand, which is also helpful. So if you're looking for a very cost-effective meal that you can make a lot of, right here, perfect. I do like the veggie crunch. I don't want to do too much on the veggies because I want them to cook, but I don't want them to be too soggy and sauteed. So I want them to have a little bit of a crunch. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the noodles here so we can get everything all seasoned together. And so I'm going to add a little bit more because I love pesto. I love pesto. The garlic in there just makes it all taste amazing. So I haven't even done the whole bottle yet, which is great. So in this case, I may have to change it, and I'm not going to use a spatula anymore. I have these tongs over here that are very helpful to help me mix it up just a little bit more and get it all nice and seasoned here. Like a big, awesome spaghetti dish. You can use angel hair spaghetti. I didn't have that on hand. Angel hair would be a really good alternative for you. So I like to use angel hair noodles because they're thinner and they're easier to work with. But in this case, it's not bad either because you're getting a lot of good carbohydrates in this. I'm gonna let it go ahead and cook a little bit longer just so I know that the veggies are all cooked. The bacon is good to go. Woo! I'm excited. I'm excited to eat this, you guys. I am hungry and I'm excited for this. Bam. What else have you guys done today that you're proud of? Or what else have you done today that your future self would be proud of? Is it something that you've been working on a lot? Is it something that you haven't been working on enough at all? What is something, even if it's fitness or if it's in your personal life, whatever it is, I want to hear about it in the comments below. So, I'm excited to hear if you have tried this this particular meal. I want to hear if you tried it and if it tasted good to you. If this is something you're in your go-tos, please use it. Like everything that you can do and use to make it easier, go ahead. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm doing this, because I know that life gets busy and we make excuses for ourselves. All right, it's about time to serve this up. A nice bowl. All right, here we go. And it'll bowl really nicely, so you don't even have to make it even look that pretty. Bam. I'm excited to try this, you guys. I have to get the meat. I have to get the meat and deliciousness on the top. Get as many veggies as I can. Getting a lot of noodles here, which is perfect. This is great. Look at that. It is ready. I don't want the noodles to burn, so I'm just going to move it off of the eye here. This is cooled down a little bit. We'll put this in the look at that. Look at that, you guys. That looks tasty and delicious. And it took very little time for us to put into this. So it's not even been 30 minutes yet, you guys. It's only been 25 minutes and 30 seconds. So really, you guys, in 25 minutes, you can make yourself a delicious bowl of this pasta. Let me go ahead and try some of this really quick, you guys. It's gonna be a little hot. Oh yes, that's truly delicious. The meat, you're getting some bacon in there. Got the garlic on it. And this is perfectly cooked, you guys. Look at that. Still crunchy. You guys, and there you have it. One delicious bowl of a delicious basil pesto with bacon, turkey bacon, and turkey sausage. This is absolutely amazing, super easy. You didn't have to take too much time. You can find it in whatever you have at home. But whatever you like at home, if that's all you have, make it easy for yourself because that's going to help you stay successful in your journey. And I think he's going to stay asleep for a little while. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you. Hi, we just finished making this delicious bowl, guys. If you're just joining in now, we just finished making this together. So go ahead and catch the replay. I'm going to be putting this back up on a post so you guys can see it again and review it and then try it yourself. Thank you so much for coming in. I love you guys so much. I appreciate all your support, and I will be here for any questions. So if you have any questions about maybe switching some things around, using protein noodles. I love protein noodles. That's another way to go ahead and add protein into your meal or into your life. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I will see you soon. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. We got a nice mobility and exercises tomorrow. Bye, guys.